I was standing in a parking lot and a truck driving down the street, its wheel fell off and it hit me in the parking lot and kind of bowled me over. And I broke my leg that time. And as a result of breaking that leg and having surgery, I had a blood clot and a pulmonary embolism, which traveled to my lungs. About 7 years later, I had surgery on my foot, and post-surgery that time, I also had a blood clot and a pulmonary embolism travel to my lung. And he looks at my scan, and that's when he points out to me that I had a little bit of fuzziness on the CT scan. And I tried to reassure him that it was nothing and it was probably something that was like damage from my pulmonary embolisms. And he didn't think that I was very good at diagnosing myself. So he's like, well, it is probably nothing, but let's schedule one of those PET, a PET scan, just to check. I got a phone call that day from the doctor's office that said he needed to see me the following day. So I went in. This time I brought my husband with because that probably wasn't just going to be a routine visit, and had a conversation with the doctor who said, maybe nothing, but let's do a biopsy. I thought it was very unfair, why me kind of thing. When I was 30, I was a kickboxer and a boxer. So I was super active before that. I competed in a few different countries, and I was in Golden Gloves, and like it was my life was to be physically fit. So I just was shocked at the fact that it could happen to me, disappointed that it could happen to me. I guess I would love to have gone through life thinking that I was immune to cancer, that it couldn't get me. So this was a big awakening that I might check very healthy on my doctor's forms when I go in every year, but all of a sudden I was not very healthy. I was too young to ignore this. I was too young to not be aggressive with it. I had robotic surgery, and I don't have a lot of scarring. I've got, I think, 5 scars on my back where they went in with the robot and took out pieces of my lung. He didn't have to take out an entire lobe. He was able to take out a section of my right lower lobe. And during the surgery, they took samples of lymph nodes and ended up testing those, which did not come back with any signs of cancer. So I didn't have to have any chemotherapy, just a long recovery from the surgery. I don't notice much when it comes to running and breathing. I do notice some kind of numbness around the front of my lung, front of my body, in the area where they took the piece of lung out. But I look at it like a little reminder of what I went through and how I've recovered, and it keeps me strong. Trust your doctors. If you ignore the follow-ups, you may never get that important diagnosis. I was able to, so that stopped my cancer from taking control of my life, and I was able to get my life back. But had I never done that follow-up appointment, then I may still have cancer growing inside of me completely with no symptoms.